Ready?
Ready.
Let's go. Not driver squad. What's going on, y'all? This Odd Eye Podcast back with another video.
Hey, I am with y'all boy
Chase Way. I'm with
D Smith. I'm your girl. You know, your entrepreneur, your tax preparer, your accountant, your business owner, entrepreneur, in all aspects. What's going on?
not much. This birthday month for you.
Birthday months. Birthday months.
You excited?
I am. Always excited to be blessed to see another year. Yes, most definitely.
You got any plans?
No, I do not. No plans at all. As I was telling you before we started this, we're gonna go to Fayetteville and visit my sister and her husband. We're gonna go watch the Razorback game. They got some tickets they're sharing with us, and we're gonna go spend some time with them.
Okay.
Which is amazing. But before we get started, let's start and talk about what we admire about each other.
See, this is how I know she forgets. We said we was gonna chill on that for a while since we said the same thing. We've been saying the same thing a lot.
And look, you reminded me is a blessing, but I did want to throw this out since we're not doing it. But just let me say that I admire your discipline, even though we're not gonna do it. But discipline is what I thought. That word's been coming up lately for me for a while, because people have been talking about how disciplined I am, and I see it in you as well. So you don't have to give me anything. I just want to give it to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
You want to know what's funny about that?
What?
I told Alana, I was like, I gotta get back on it. I gotta get back to thinking single. Cause I was like, when you single, you know you gotta get on it and not be reliant on somebody else to do it. So I was like, we gotta stop depending on each other and think single. And she was like, what do you mean by that? I was like, making sure we take care of our responsibilities, making sure that we say this is what we're gonna do, then we're gonna do it. And she was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I know I had to explain it, but that's what I meant by it.
Yes, that's a good thing. I'm happy for y'all. Y'all, you know, at that place where she is willing to understand your end and how working with each other in a relationship and being a part of something that is really gonna benefit both of y'all. Yeah. So you got to call her?
No, I got to text her
and remind her
I'm home.
You spoke. See, that's one of the
forgot.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Now that's thinking single, cause you forget. But So anyway, I'm to finish my story since I had interrupt on that. So I'm looking forward to spending some time with them, and I thought about many ways of what I wanted to do for my birthday.
Okay. And
something different I wanted to do. So, you know, we have that, I don't know if you've seen it or not, the North Little Rock cruising thing that they do, that little party bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that. And then I thought about just stopping somewhere, you know, or getting a rental, like a limo or like a party bus and doing that. So
you want to do like a party bus?
I'm like, these are the things that you think and do in your 20s. So I think, though, I'm going to wait on that idea for when I turn 50. So I want it to be a 50 thing. I don't want to be the traditional and do like a big old 50th birthday party. I want to just,
I can envision that.
Yeah. You know, I want to have that. And probably, you know, hopefully with some of my girls that got married. I want it to be a couple thing, you know. So, that's what I think I'm going to do.
Is younger kids going to be everybody that's got a couple?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you're old enough now to where you know what I'm saying, that you can do that. So, yeah. Now, if you're like 18 or 19, nah. But, yeah, you're 30. You're almost 30. So, yeah. I think that would be something dope, you know what I'm saying, at that milestone like that. So, yeah. Because you got to think about it. It'll be a milestone for you and me.
Yeah.
50 and then 30. You know, you'll be 30 and I'll be 50. So I think that'll be a great way to kick off that year and be like, hey, I got my 30-year-old brother.
Do you have any goals set just coming up for the year of?
I'm still grinding. My thing daily is a grind. It's a daily hustle. Things are working in the plan that I set for this year of taking off the hats are in motion.
Yeah.
You're helping me with that. I got to get with Tasha, who's gonna do the taxes, and so I feel much better, and I don't feel overwhelmed because I'm not trying to do everything. So I tutor, Wednesday, Thursdays. I don't really have to just really look at the book like I did, and all of that preparing that I did last semester is working for this semester. So what I've learned is, again, the preparation that you do for yourself for the goals that you set, is there to make it easier for you to keep moving forward. And that's what I'm doing in every aspect. So it might get hard sometimes. I might get overwhelmed at times, but I do realize that I am not as tired because I'm still disciplined on walking the 3 miles while I'm at work. This week, far as my body wise, I'm gonna incorporate the weights.
Okay.
I haven't done it like I was supposed to do it last month. So
now
this month,
it's gonna be perfect since you're doing the detox too.
Exactly. So starting tomorrow, my detox and with my weights, and I got all my plans of what I'm gonna do. It's really focusing on the midsection, and again, I gained a couple of pounds, so that's probably another motivation for me. No, I'm not going to no 140s. I'm 137, So doing that, boom, got to get these 7 pounds off. So that's my motivation on that. And again, sticking to that 130 is my goal weight, healthy weight. So it's not about just the losing process. It's about keeping it healthy. So I'm just going to be doing my detox.
What type of detox you going to be doing?
So I said anything liquid, but I'm gonna today I'm gonna make my smoothies. I got some bananas. I do put my little whey protein in there, and then I got some apples. So it's gonna be some smoothies. It's gonna be the little protein shake, and there's just gonna be some broth.
So I bought some what is it called?
I got some watermelon.
Blueberries. I got some blueberries. What would be something good to put in blueberries?
So blueberries is an anti-toxin thing. So with blueberries, I like to mix blueberries. Bananas are good with blueberries because banana got that sweetness.
So blueberries and bananas.
That's good. And I got like a book of smoothie things if you wanna.
Yeah, I want to see it because I just picked up some cantaloupe. I picked up blueberries, bananas, some green apples, grapefruit, and grapes. I didn't want to go too crazy, but I didn't even grab like no snacks for on the road. I got like this little ice packages that I had bought from Family Dollar, and that will be able to keep like my little thing cold. I'm gonna put them in some garbage bags, so that way I can just eat them like a snack. Trying to think, what else do I have? So I know I'm gonna eat a grapefruit. I know I'm gonna eat an apple for a snack.
Good fat, or just good fiber too.
And I'm still gonna be eating pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. So that's the only thing. And then for water, I'm gonna be drinking.
I haven't had sunflower seeds in years, and I don't know why I stopped eating them. And I used to eat them all the time. And if that's a good thing, I think I'm gonna start.
I eat them every other day now.
Yeah, I'm gonna start because the thing about it is high in salt. If you get the salty one, so I don't want to have that. Also, you can think and pickles the same. You can have that as a snack,
Yeah.
But make sure you be hydrated. But yeah, that's my thing. I seen on TikTok, I forgot this guy's name. He's always talking though, but he was like, you don't want to drink 64 ounces of water, and you know they putting all this stuff in your water. And I was like, I've never heard no one say that, but I forgot what his name was that I follow. But he always talk about the food that you put in your body and stuff like that. But I wanna after this detox, I wanna make me a good fruit salad. You know, it's gonna be fall, but I just wanna go on and get this little detox and just watch. I have some and I just realized because I don't drink pops like that. I got that American what is that brand?
The flavored water.
The flavored water, yeah.
The Walmart brand.
I got a case of the peach and the strawberry, and I took out like a 4-pack last week, and I think I still got one of them in there, and I got some more. So if you want to grab you a couple of those, I used to drink them like for dinner. You know what I'm saying? I don't even take them with or for lunch. If I have one for lunch, I won't have one for dinner. I just drink water.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to I'll probably, if it's still there next week, I'll probably get some.
Yeah.
But for this particular week, I'm gonna stick with the cucumber and lemon.
Yeah.
And
I got some lemon
water
in there too, so I give me some lemon.
And then once I leave here, I'm going to put water, lemon. I'm about to grind ginger. I'm gonna boil it for a little bit. Then I'm gonna let it sit. And I'm gonna drink that every morning, and then when it's time to go to bed, I'm gonna drink that at night.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a good detox too, as far as your midsection.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be on her about it, make sure that she doing it as well.
Yeah, that'd be good. Good.
We doing that.
That's good. So your health. We're talking about the health detox, business wise. Again, mine's just a grind, and like I say, I'm gonna keep doing what I need to do. It's some bids out there. I probably need to follow up with some more people that I haven't heard nothing. It's been about 3 months, so they must didn't get the job, and that's okay. But I'm gonna keep, showing my face. Matter of fact, and then I'm gonna do a follow-up on the event that I went to a couple of weeks ago. And Sal reached back out to me, but I didn't get no slide. So I'm gonna reach back out to that company and see what they can do. And then other than that, just do what I got to do. Yep. So nothing big, nothing going on. Spending time with my hubby. We went to the casino last weekend, y'all. They kicked our tails. Oh.
Alona about to be going out of town this upcoming weekend. I said I'm gonna go to the casino this upcoming weekend.
That'll be good.
I'm gonna go to the casino. I'm gonna let Alona mama know. See if she wanna go or not. Cause she gonna be going to Grambling. To see her sisters or whatnot. And then we're working towards our cruise in November. I'm really upset that I didn't bring my camera for the cruise, because just one particular cruise, it was just 3K views within a week. I was like, dang, if I would have never forgot my camera, I would have had multiple videos rolling. But now I know what to do this upcoming time, so do that. And then I think I kind of want to, like in the fall, I think I want to kind of like on Saturdays get out a little bit more and experience parks. So I know we're gonna climb Pinnacle one Saturday. So I'm gonna get up early so we can climb. I know she gonna hate me for it, but oh well. It's gonna be a surprise climb. We're gonna get up, go climb Pinnacle, go have breakfast, and just do something spontaneous. Like
yeah,
that.
That's good.
So I ain't even gonna get her mentally prepared for it. I'm just gonna surprise her.
Last week we were out looking at houses and stuff. And matter of fact, I'm gonna send you something to share on your social media about the house.
Okay.
Put it out there. I said I was gonna put it on my Facebook and like, hey, if you know anybody, put put that post up, and you can share it with your people, anybody that you know that is looking to buy a house. Hey,
Okay.
it's a great time for if you got your credit in order and stuff, and it could be an investing property for somebody.
Yep.
So any kind of investors. I did have a guy reach out to throw he get some numbers together, but he underbid, and so I'm not desperate, So
Did you throw a counter offer?
no, I didn't even throw a counter offer.
That's what I'm noticing about the business of real estate. So, like, and when they go lowball, they just checking to see
What you gonna buy, yeah.
What are you willing to do?
Yeah.
And then, like say if you just come down 2,000 or 3,000, it's like, oh, okay, now we see what's the price range is, or what your
Yeah.
minimal dollar is.
Yeah,
and they just wanna
what
see.
is it gonna take you to bite for me
Yeah.
to buy this or whatever? And that's what my realtor, of course, she graduated with me. She was like, I'm not gonna even give him no count off. I said, yeah, just tell him no. I said, because the thing about it with anything, and this is anything, anybody, relationship wise, when you don't give someone a rebuttal, they're wondering what you're thinking. So I need you to be wondering what I'm thinking, because I'm not going to give it to you. And it's a relationship too, because one thing a woman does make a mistake and tell them what type of man they looking for.
Yeah.
Because that man can be that type of man just to reel you in, and corner you in, and then when they know they got you, then that true self comes out.
Yeah.
And you as a man should already know, what to do, and you should know what to look for in a man. You don't need to tell them what you're looking for. You need to see if they got what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And so that's the real estate, business, relationships, all of that. So I think a lot of us are broken faucets. You tell too much of your business. We share what we're doing, but the difference is my stuff may change. You know what I'm saying? So you will never know fully what my plan is. So it's only for me and God to know it, because at the end of the day, He's gonna direct me on. Yep, you said this was your plan, so now here's your plan for real. So yeah, and never in a million years the business that we in right now with the dump trucks that I will be thinking that I will be doing, right?
Yeah.
Because I can remember when I graduated.
Yeah,
remember?
your goal was to open up a foster parent home.
Yes. And I was like, okay, what do I do now? I got my degree, so what do I do now? So, hey, let me go on and work on this. So yeah, my whole research thing was totally different.
Yeah. Like, it's funny that you say that, because I know, like, once we finish this cruise, I know I'm probably leave where I'm at now, because it's like, yes, being home on the weekend is cool, but we're gonna see how it works. Might just go on and switch, but it's kind of like I might still stick to that plan, but understanding, recognizing that now I can just lollygag on where I'm at. It's more so like, dang, this basically is easy money, because I can have like a simple run like I did yesterday. I went to Springdale, picked
You
up.
worked on a Saturday?
No, not yesterday. Friday. I went to Springdale, picked up some load, dropped it off at our other location, and brought one back. So Fridays mainly where we get our extra overtime hours. 12 hours of overtime hours just for lollygag.
Yeah.
I drove.
And
I
that's
took
time and a half, right?
Yeah. I drove, took a nap. Once I got up, I drove to Springdale, chilled there. We went to the next place, chilled there. Went to the next place, chilled there, and it's just like, no matter what you do, you can find comfort in, but it's like, I guess it's just the human nature in us, like, you feel like you should just be doing more.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's because you think that means you're a man. Yeah. You've been taught how to get up and do something as being disciplined. You got to get up and work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? for the ones that in the human nature of laziness. That's
Yeah.
because they didn't have it easy all their life. So it wasn't like they were made to work.
Yeah.
Because all they had to do was go ask.
Yeah.
Now when you get a certain age and then you attach a wife and kids, or even a girlfriend and kids, you know,
Yeah.
then you're like, okay, when I was at my laziest, or that I should have been saving for times like this, or you know what I'm saying? Because you get, like you said, the word complacent,
Yeah.
and then what? It's hard to get out of that mind frame, and then you got to really say, the easiest thing is you gonna talk to yourself.
Yeah.
That's the only way. It ain't you gonna hear people and listen to their voice, and then you gonna talk to yourself and say, self, now is this really for me? How much longer can I live like this and be able to really maintain and say that, you know, we okay? Because now I got other people looking at me, and that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And if you've never been in that situation where you've been in that pressure situation, some people fail and you can't get them back up.
No.
You know, and so if it's, you know, you're one of those people out there that you know that you can't handle stress well, and you find yourself from stress to being depressed, you gotta do something different. You got to at least listen to someone that's been in that situation and willing to help you get out your situation. But if you're the one that is stubborn, you got a long road ahead of you of this thing called life.
Yep.
And it is hard to get out. So it's not about we want to do things. This is the human. We want to do things by ourselves.
Yeah.
And you want people to think that you got it all together. But sometimes you need help. And I'm a witness of this. People think I got it going on. I know when to ask for help. Because I don't want to be in that situation. Because I know I can focus on more things that will help on the long run.
Yep.
And the person that helped me with it, I will definitely, you know, when I got it, they got it. Because that's just who I am as a person. Now, you got people out here that just use you just for, I know it look like they got it going on and I'm going to just make this money, and you're not doing it right, then we got a problem. But yeah, I ask for help. I am not ashamed of getting help from nobody. So, because I like to work smarter, not harder. And so, for the lesson for all of y'all that listen to this episode, that's just the thing called life on all this. Work smarter, not harder, and know that you cannot do things on your own. That's from a business to raising kids. You know, they have that saying, it takes a village, and it does. That's why you're gifted with these titles of a grandmother and an auntie and a grandfather. You know, you enjoy it and let them enjoy, because it might be a day that you need to yourself, and you can reach out to somebody and say, hey, can you take such and such for the day? I need some me time. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to feel like you being a bad parent because you need some me time. In order for you to help your child, get some me time. But yeah, I think that's all I have. I'm thinking too about my stuff. I think for me, I just want some probably self-care love on my birthday. You know, go get my toes done. And that's sad to say, I haven't got my toes done none this summer. That's because I've been disciplined on Yep. And spending on what's important and what I'm trying to do. What's important and what we don't want to do for how we done this past earlier this year. Really not so for me, but for my husband.
Yeah.
He was very stressed. Me, you know, all I did was go in and did some rearranging and stuff and saying, hey, I know, calculate when we're gonna have a check and then moving our dates for payments. But that was real stressful for him. So my goal is to make sure that we have enough in that savings so when someone don't have nothing, we okay and still be able to pay our bills.
That's funny you say that. So, you know, when I told you that Alana was helping me with budgeting and saving, I told her, I was like, thank you for helping me start off my savings. I was like, I know my mom been telling me this for years, but I guess what really done it was when it came time to break it down. I was like, you put me back when I was a kid, and my mom used to like, let me see everything you did from this to this. I was like, yeah, I don't like that feeling. I was like, you ain't got to do budget no more. I got it no more. I understand to put some in the savings now. I was like, yeah, you reminded me I don't like that feeling no more.
Yeah,
So
I mean, because
that's what it took. That's what it took for me to start putting money in my savings.
because
It took
the
from
numbers don't lie.
where you spending, what you doing.
Yeah.
Now you able to see, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all it is. I need you to understand of what you're doing to be aware of your habit
Yep.
that makes you not have, where you trying to go. You
True.
want to go over here, but let's look at all the stuff you done in between or why you can't get to here.
Yep.
And that's all it is. A budget is really a slap in the face of showing you your spending habits.
Yep.
That's it. And yeah, a lot of people don't like that budget. But I think, to be honest with you, I thrive at helping people find their journey on saving money and increasing their money in their building. And I think that's going to be my next business. Look, I know I'm supposed to be taking hats off, but when I get this business, because it's going on 4 years for the dump trucks in November, and next month, guys, we will have our first dump truck paid off.
You want to know what I think that would be good?
What?
Do like a how-to step of getting into the business, or selling like a little book.
Yeah, it is.
I think you could work on that.
Yeah, I thought about that. I want to do it though when we hit that 5-year mark.
Okay.
You know why? Because it's stuff out there that says when you start a business, the first 5 years is when your business go under. So showing the first 5 years and the how-to and what we did in the numbers and stuff like that, because me as a Virgo, it's Virgo season, we like to have receipts and documents to prove what we say, because we always want to be right? Right, Virgo? Right. So I want to show the openness and the struggles of what we did, and how even though when we felt like we didn't see this money and I know we had a profit, it's still hard work. And then the how-to and how to get over it, as those tips will also be beneficial to people. So making it to where it is something that people really need and feel like you're not the only one doing it. Because right now, if I do it right now, I think I need just more. We perfectionists, so it's gonna be
that's what I brought it up, because it'll give you enough time to start constructing it.
And I like that. Yes, I like that, because I already have the very beginning of it.
Yeah.
How to get into the dump truck business. Yes. So I wrote all that. That's already done.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm working on now. This whole month is gonna be focusing on sports betting. Then next month I'm gonna start offering like a subscription type through Instagram. And then I want to start getting paid for my picks.
Yeah.
That's gonna be starting pretty soon.
Yeah. And just think, I'm gonna say this, and I don't know, you remember this plan. Remember the plan when you wanted to quit your job and just do YouTube?
Yep.
And just get paid off of that and all your content and stuff. How do you feel about that now?
I wish I would have did it. Looking back, understanding that I could have drove at home, but I didn't see the journey or the likeness of it, but it became more so of a I can do this more so than I need to or have to. But if I would have did it, I would have been right before the peak of what was going on from shoe content everything that I would have been talking about. So I would have been already in motion, just like how it was for when it came to stocks. I was like a month or 2 months, and then when everything blew up, that's when I started getting paid $300 a month for it. So if I would have came home and did it, I would probably would have been bigger. But it was just more so like I'm still living in the house, so I still gotta I can't stick to that plan. I gotta do something else. Well, I gotta stick to what I'm doing, what I already agreed to. So that's all that was. But if I would have said I'm done, came home,
got you a local job.
Got me a local job, and then went into full time with YouTubing, I would have been bigger.
I mean,
and just
because
making
that was offered to you. If you was gonna come out, you got to work, right? So that is, I mean, don't mind you doing that, but still work, you know, just in case it didn't. And then the brand, what is it? What you and what's his name started on the shoe?
Yeah, see, but that was before it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would have been before it.
Oh, okay.
That would have.
Trading places.
Yep.
Vacant places.
Vacant places. That would have still just been me by myself because I was doing it by myself.
Yeah. So how? I mean, do you still?
I would go in the store and I see them all. I see what they post on Instagram, but I just don't have no desire when it comes to clothes and shoes no more. I guess I done got it to a place where I don't like fakeness. So understanding that being a business owner, there's a lot of fakeness that comes with it. That makes me just put a disinterest on having to associate with people where it's strictly business.
Well,
and it made me realize I really don't like strictly business relationships.
Yeah, yeah. You want to be able to have some kind of, and that's probably why I'm so.
I just wanted it to be pure.
Yeah,
and
that's why I'm having a hard time in this industry, because I know it's more fake. It's about the bottom line and favoritism.
Yeah, it's about what's more beneficial. Like,
yeah, it's like but I'm a favor you over here. You know what I'm saying? I like orange better than I like yellow. So even though yellow is real good, you know, but I've been knowing orange all this time, so I'm gonna stick with orange over here. And then orange got some little oranges, and we're gonna go on and help them out. And then you got yellow over here that can be. And so I completely understand. Now the thing about me though, and I feel, and this is something that I just got back on, I feel defeated when I give up. And you know, I didn't open up the pool. It really did something to me. And I'm like, these chemicals, I'm great at chemicals. So I'm back on it. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I'm gonna tell this story. I went to the pool place yesterday and took a sample of my water. So and they did, you know, the pool guy, I had put our little insurance thing or whatever, and the pool guy was texting me and said, hey, did you ever get a test of your water? I said, I did. They did the strip. He was like, no, see if they can give you a printer. I said, okay, cool. I go leave here to go get an oil change, and I stopped down there and I took a picture, sent it to him. And he was like, it seems like to me it's still like an imbalance of, you know, your chemicals and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, I know it's something wrong, you know. And I was telling Three, I said, anytime somebody in business, I said, and this doctors, anything, they all wanna ask you what's the problem. Well, that's your job. That's what you get paid for, is to find out what my problem is.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you the problem so you can give me your ideal situation to see if it fixes it. I know that the water is green and it has a problem and it needs chemicals, right?
Yep.
And I can dip my stick in there and figure out what chemicals is needed. But I think it's something deeper. My husband was like, no, it's not that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We just need a professional. And so I left it alone. So to say all that, and then I'm back now because now when I'm texting a dude, I'm still thinking it's a chemical issue and this, that, and the other. I say he trying all his thing not to come here and look at it because I can say and point out some things that I think needs to be wrong with it just to clear up my mind and say I'm right about this and it's just not a chemical problem. So I'm not defeated. I'm gonna find out, and when I do, then I'm gonna go back and say, like a true Virgo, I told you so, because that's what we like to do. We like to be right. So anyway, I think that's what it is. But hey, I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, I'm gonna say I'm wrong. Oh, I did it yesterday, mister. That's my husband, y'all. He said, shh, I did it yesterday. Another story. So we had all these tweezers. I bought about 3 or 4. I put one in the bathroom. I have one in my truck. I think I gave Joe one. And all of them gone. And I told Joe yesterday when he was in the truck, I said, you know what? I can't find not one tweezer. And I think it's my fault. I don't know what I did with it. He was like, oh, I've never heard that. You saying that you did something? I said, yes. I'm a woman of mine. And if I know, I'm going to say, hey, I was wrong. So I got to find them tweezers. But anyway, I'm going to figure out my pool, y'all. And everybody was in that pool store talking about, hey, I need some chemicals to close in my pool. And I'm in here trying to get my water tested and everybody trying to close their pool. I didn't even open mine. I was like, oh God. But it's okay. I'm going to figure it out. I just don't want to be defeated. And so that's how I am about this business. I don't want to be defeated and feel that way because I know that it's close. And like you said earlier, to go back to your point, you know, it's that picture of the man that's digging for gold.
Yep. And right before,
yeah. So that's what I keep going in my head and stuff about this. And so I think a lot of people have that same mentality. And then as soon as you give up, and then you hear about somebody else that was doing the same thing in the same time, and then boom, they blow up, and you be, oh my God, I can't believe. Don't give up on yourself. That's just, yeah.
You gotta keep going.
You gotta keep going. You gotta keep fighting. It's like being in the middle of the ocean and you swimming. Boy, it's a lot of water out there, but keep moving your feet and your arms.
Gotta keep going.
You gotta keep going. Yeah, you gotta keep going.
I like that saying.
Yeah. Well, that's all I have.
That's all for me.
The next one we're gonna be back, and I'm gonna be a year younger. You know, my age reversed. So right now I will be 21 for the 20th sometime, but that's okay.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all in another Out of Our Podcast video.
All right, y'all enjoy.